I know it's been a while since I made my absolutely first video, and I have all these subscribers saying, when are you going to make your next video? Well, here it is. The reason I haven't made any other videos is because I really don't have anything to talk about yet. I don't start mortuary science school until the end of March, and right now I'm just finishing off basic, boring business classes. You may have noticed that my hair color has changed quite a bit. This is basically my last quarter to not live by somebody else's standards and be a professional adult. So I've kind of decided to take advantage of it while I can. For those of you who are thinking of pursuing this line of work, I should tell you that there is a lot that goes into it before you even start school. Think of it like a technical school. They're only teaching you what you need to know for the specific job that they want you to do. So most of them are going to want you to come in with a specific background in general education already. That's why I'm at the other school just finishing off some general education credits. The last two that I have to finish before I am finally 100% accepted into Mortuary Science College is 2 business credits. So I happen to be taking micro and macro economics. The other 2 that they wanted from me are accounting and business law. They also wanted me to have a basic background in English, humanities, math, biology, chemistry, etc. There's certain things that they do specifically want you to come in with, like chemistry is a big one, biology is a big one. To my surprise, anatomy wasn't required, but it was definitely suggested. Business courses, specifically accounting and business law. And I think that's it for specifics. So unlike a technical school, they do want you to come in with prior schooling. A lot of the people going into this field are older. They've gone through a career or 2 before they've decided to switch to mortuary science, so they're in their 30s and 40s. They already have a bachelor's, maybe a master's or a doctorate, and they already have all the basis of their schooling. So they are treating mortuary science more like a technical school. I've been preparing myself mentally for what I'm going to go through. My first quarter of classes is going to be 19 credit hours. For those of you not familiar with the American educational system, a typical full-time student takes about 12 credit hours. So this is going to be very intense, very hard, and very important to what I'm going to be doing. And of course, the other mental part that goes with it is, how am I going to handle seeing a dead body for the first time? There's no guarantee that it's going to be pretty. It's kind of a crapshoot who will have died soon enough to be brought in for your first class. I've heard some stories about the first time that anybody sees a dead body in their clinical, it's slightly decomposing, and that's just kind of what you have to deal with. So I'm kind of just crossing my fingers and hoping that that doesn't happen to me, but if it does, I'm just going to have to deal with it. And I'm wondering, how am I going to deal with it? And I've been thinking more about how am I going to deal with other situations? How am I going to deal with the first time I have to see a child, or the first time that I have to see somebody who's been in a horrific accident? Things like that. I'm just kind of mentally padding myself and preparing myself for seeing those things and making a plan for what I'm going to do afterwards. Who am I going to talk to? Who can I talk to? What's going to make me feel better after seeing these things? What should I avoid? The other thing I've been doing actually is I've been building up my professional wardrobe. I have found out that to do body pickups and other things, we have to dress professionally, which means, you know, pleated work pants, pinstripes, that kind of thing, jackets, blouses, etc. And I didn't really have a lot of that in my wardrobe beforehand, so I've gone to some little retail stores and, you know, bought some cheap but nice looking pants for 20 bucks and been going to Goodwill and picking up some blouses and blazers and things like that, because the other thing that I hear about it is they're not going to stay clean, and black is kind of the optimal color for that. So I guess now we all know why morticians wear black all the time. You can't see the poop. So that's pretty much it. Once I get closer to actually starting this, I'm going to start making more videos. I just wanted to keep you guys interested and let you know that I'm still going to do this project. I just don't have anything to talk about just yet. So keep with me, and March 29th is when I actually start, so look forward to more videos then, and hopefully I can figure out a better schedule around that time. Maybe I'll start making videos once a week or once every 2 weeks, something like that. But we'll see. I'm excited for this, and I hope you guys are excited as well.